Ice Cube, in his interview that he did with Drink Champs, he also said that Chris Tucker, he a slippery guy when it comes to doing another Friday because he won't commit. Do you feel like Chris Tucker should do another Friday? Because some people do feel like that. They feel like, Ice Cube did give him his first opportunity to act.
Um, I don't think that he should necessarily like do it for Ice Cube. I think he should do it for the culture. I absolutely think that he should do it. But I mean, if I was Chris, that's how I would feel. As Angela Means, answering your question, yes, I feel that he should do it. But I mean, he's grown. He has his reasonings. Um, him being slippery with Cube is a little baffling. He's had conversations with this person and that person when, uh, in fact, it's just a respect, just out of respect. Have the conversation with Cube. Don't, I mean, I guess he had a conversation with, I don't know the comedian's name, but that's not a conversation to have with him. That's a conversation to have with Cube. That's all. I mean, if you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. I mean, with yes or no. I mean, have the conversation with Cube. I mean, he put us on. He put us on. There would Chris have gotten to the heights that he reached? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, doing a project with Luc Besson. I mean, that's as A-list as you can get. He jumped, an extreme jump. Dead Presidents showed his range, showed that he was actually a thespian. That project, that moment sticks with me. His work in Dead Presidents, like it's a level that comics can get to, like it's possible. Um, there's a moment in, this is so off, Lunel Campbell has a moment in Alcatraz, talking about comics acting, that puts me in mind of Chris's performance. Just the way that they are able to throw it away and just be. Acting is not acting. Acting is being. And, Q put him on. He put him on. Have a conversation with Cube. He's not he's not the boogeyman. He's not he's shrewd. He's stoic. He's powerful. I mean, it don't have nothing to do with Cube, but he's fine. I had a conversation with the man. He's only helped the culture. He moved the culture with Friday. I mean, that deserves a ounce of respect.
So why you think Chris Tucker won't do it? Why you think he's so against it?
I maybe his level of his values, it doesn't align with his values. Maybe the material doesn't align. I can only speculate as to why he's not doing it. Maybe he could feel that it's a step backwards. He's worked with the best. We're talking about Luc Besson, Jackie Chan, you know, so he may look at it like it, but sometimes you do have to take a step back. It's the only way an arrow can fly. You gotta pull it back real slow. You gotta pull it back as far as you can to get it to go as far as you want it to. So I think it would be a good thing for him to do. We haven't seen anything from him. I think anything that he would do at this point would just be, I mean, he's not 30 anymore. I don't know that I want to see a 50-year-old jumping around talking about, do you see the words coming out of my, I don't know. It could possibly, but I think that whoever has survived so far, who's ever still with us, should do it. And but I don't know what it could be at this point. Why anyone would want to see it? because again, we're talking about a project that happened in the mid-90s with some of the most incredible performers of our time. The first Friday was lightning in a bottle. It was a stroke. It was like a boom. What's happening right now? There's nothing happening right. What's happening right now to make us, I mean, what? It was so much heat building up. It had to go boom. And I'll say this, the script was so great. The character was so defined. The arc that happened, the message that happened, we had an anti-hero. The script was absolutely amazing, and it was perfect for that time with those characters and what was happening in not just LA, but the world. So it all just fit. So right now, we're going to have a story about gentrification because that's what's happening in South Central. They done dropped the Central. So I was there. I saw the cutest little white girl go down Crenshaw on a skateboard. She going to be in Friday? She going to have to be because that's what's in the hood now. Or are we going to go to a new hood? Let's go Friday in Africa. Let's go third world. Fuck the hood. Let's go third world. I don't know how it would be that funny or that relevant because it was like, again, these two filmmakers was tired of the world looking at South Central like that, looking at young black people like that, looking at families, black families, like we were just a bunch of savages. And they set out to show the world. They did a mission. They did a great job. And now that mission is, we got Facebook now. We got Instagram now. We know what's going on everywhere. So Friday was literally, we're peeping into a world. It was one day, and we came in the middle of a life, and Cube and Pooh just opened up the door and said, okay, y'all just stay there and peep in. We're going to show y'all what's happening. There's nothing more that there's no frontier right now. That was a new frontier. What's the new frontier now? Why am I running to see this movie? Who's funny like that? Who's as hungry as that? I mean, Chris Tucker is a rich fat man. Shit. What's funny? What is he going to do that's going to make me go? That's going to make me learn those every single word. Do you know how many people? I wish I had $1 for everyone that said bye, Felicia. But I wish that I had 50 cents for everyone that told me I know every single line and commenced to telling me every single line. It's like, you know the lines more than I do, and I was there. What's going to make somebody do that today? It's not, they got arrested for selling weed. Come on, y'all got to see this. I'm trying to keep these motherfuckers out of jail. I don't want to laugh at them being in jail. What's funny about, Felicia, raising these kids? I don't know shit. So maybe that too is what Chris is looking at. Chris is extremely brilliant. Maybe he's looking at it like, I don't want to be a part of something that's not going to go kaboom, because everything that he's done has been so important. And, he's picked his project so carefully after, he became one of the biggest stars in the world. He was very, very selective. So it may even be him thinking like I'm thinking, like, what's special about it now? Why would I? What? Everyone asking, is Chris going to do it? Ask yourself, why would he do it? And we wanted to see Friday again because we were attached to these people. Those people became, how many people know somebody whose nickname is Debo? I mean, look at Bye Felicia. They're part of our DNA. Mrs. Parker, Rev, we was praying. We was just praying. We was just praying. Shit. How many people know somebody like that? How come every time I come in this kitchen, you in this motherfucker? How many people do we know like that? They nailed it. They nailed these characters. How many Felicias? How many little raggedy motherfuckers you see walking around? How many Ezels do you know? We fell in love with them as a Friday culture. Those were our people. And we could put the attributes of those people onto people in our lives. And we love doing that. We love it, you know? But those people are gone now. They're gone. Who's left? Older people. You're going to call it Grumpy Old Friday? So maybe this is what Chris is thinking too. Like, why would I become a part of this project when I have done projects that have not just shifted the culture, but shifted the global, you know?